Well, hello everybody. Mari Graceberg here, host of the Teach and Profit Summit. And here with me is Tepsii Tsikororo, and we're going to be covering a very critical part of the course creation and course program creation, which is writing your copy. Really excited about this one because Tepsii is an expert on this. We're going to dig deeper into this topic. But first off, want to welcome you to the stage, Tepsii.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited about sharing this particular topic. Very close to my heart because it's what allowed me to change my life and achieve freedom and help my students and clients do the same. And now I want to do the same for you and your audience.
Thank you. I'm really excited about this, and I'm sure our audience are as well. So first off, let's get started with you sharing your story of how you got started that led you to doing what you're doing today.
So I will call myself a want-preneur. I wanted so bad. And yet I wanted, but I was failing because I didn't really understand all the pieces of entrepreneurship. I didn't understand the mindset piece. I didn't understand, how to follow through. I didn't know where to find resources. I would see people succeeding, see people doing, achieving their goals, and I was like, how do I get there? And so finally, I found a mentor, and I saw what this person was doing, how much success they were doing, and I finally understood the importance of actually investing in myself, taking the next step, and mentally that created a huge shift in me because my first, I think it was the second time I had invested, but this time it was a perfect investment. And the first time was $2,000, the second time again, $2,000. But now I was like, I'm in for $4,000. I've got to get results. And so I just went for it. I had a small baby at the time, 6 months, 7 months old. I had a just over 2-year-old, and I had a 9-year-old. And so the thing for me was that I no longer had, the leisure time, the excuses. It was like, get your stuff together if you really want to change your life. So I kind of started putting myself out there, slowly engaging with other people in Facebook groups, getting to know other people. And I met someone who was also a fellow copywriter. And at the time I was pursuing life coaching. She said, life coaching? That's not for you. You're meant to be a copywriter. And I'm like, how do you know? She said, I just know you're going to be really successful at this. Go for it. Just do it. So with her encouragement and a few recommendations that she gave me for people to work with, I kind of just took off. The people I worked with were very happy. And with their happiness, they started recommending their friends. Their friends recommended their friends. And before you knew it, only 2 months passed from the time I started to the time I was able to quit my job. I made my first $25,000, and I said, you know what? I think I'm onto something. So I'm going to leave my day job. From there, I continued to work with lots of clients. I launched my first course in month 3 because I saw so many people coming to me saying, hey, I want to work with you, but I can't afford it. What can we do? And I didn't know what we could do, but at the time, I was on Periscope every day teaching about copywriting and persuasion and online business. And so I did like a little bit of teaching on Periscope, and the people said to me, well, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what's the next step? And I said, oh, I don't know. Let me think about it. And I thought about it. I came up with an idea for a course, and I said, $250, come and join me. I had 22 people sign up like this, and this is only in month 3 of my business, but this is like, when you decide to go for it and you are working every single day, people see your value. They see what you have to bring, and they actually ask you, what can you sell to us? And so the people signed up. It went really well. In month 4, I was able to earn enough so that my husband could leave his job, and we actually moved here to South Africa to the house that we're in now. And it's just been a whirlwind ride, and that was almost 2 years ago. My anniversary in starting will be March this year. So it's been a lot of fun, and all about just taking the big leap. And I was scared every step of the way. You bet you I was scared, but I just said, fear, you sit in this seat, I'm going to sit in this seat. I know you're there to protect me, but stay in your lane. I'm just going to keep going. And that's how I'm here.